Why, hello there, my name's Depth Charge 2030, and today it is day 4. Day 4 of Stormwatch Month. What is Stormwatch Month? Stormwatch Month is basically just me talking for the entire month of May, every day, about Stormwatch. So yeah, let's just get right on into it. So today I'm talking about issue 3 of Stormwatch, the Wildstorm, yes. And let's just talk about the plot. The main plot is that Stormwatch, all of these guys, it picks up right after issue 2. So Stormwatch, they go back to Chernobyl where Cannon and his team got the crap beaten out of them by this interdimensional guy named Regent. So Cannon's team, half of them are dead, Ion and Lancer. Lancer himself has actually been ripped apart and turned into a warning sign, but that just angers everyone else. Winter is currently being used as a living nuclear rod to absorb energy, and Fahrenheit is just there to be pretty, I guess. I don't know. He's just there for the entire issue. And then it just talks about Weatherman during all this. Henry Bendix, he's just going, if this goes south, this might go south. So he's having like a hammer strike fighter just waiting around. If the nuclear levels go too high, he's just gonna blow the entire place up. So basically, during the fight with Regent, Fuji, he gets thrown aside, so he's out of the battle. And then Stormwatch just desperately attempts to stop Regent, and hopefully before the entire place goes nuclear and they're forced to, before Bendix is forced to blow up everything. Also, on a side note during this, is the introduction of character, let me just flip over there and show you, of Backlash is love interest, and Backlash himself are introduced in this issue, with Backlash, Mark Sladen meeting Malcolm King, Battalion's brother, and basically introducing him, being like, "Why, hello there, we're gonna work well together." Yeah. And then Winter just, during the fighting, Winter, he gives a speech to Fahrenheit. She's lost all hope. He just talks about how they can do this because they're heroes. So he breaks loose of being stabbed with energy rods in his shoulder. That's gotta hurt. He breaks loose, and with the sudden inclusion of Winter in the fight, the tide turns because Winter, his ability is to absorb energy. He just manages to absorb all of Regent's abilities, and then Battalion, I'll just flip over there, Battalion and Cannon just unload on him. And yeah, goes like boom. Although my main complaint here is Cannon just being like, "Oh, I'm following your lead, Battalion," despite in the last issue they were at each other's throats. So that's a little odd, and I'll just skip right through that. Regent, he just, he bugs out, he just goes, "I'm sick of this," and leaves. And then Stormwatch is just left with being like, "Oh no, the place is gonna go nuclear, we gotta stop that or else we're gonna get blown up." And then it turns out Fuji, in the shadows, did everything. He saved the entire place from going nuclear by putting rods everywhere. And so he saves everyone because he's Fuji. He gets stuff done. Yeah, Fuji. And yeah, it's basically the end of the issue. What I think of it, the art, it's good. It isn't as detailed as usually is for 90s work, which is it's good. And my main complaints with the story is just like it's just with the characters acting out of character for necessity. It shows a lot in Canon. He's just like, "Ah, oh, no," and then yeah, it's like that's basically Canon. Fahrenheit is just there, so is Diva and Hellstrike. They don't add anything. The inclusion of Backlash is actually foreshadowing to what will come up Like, what I like about Stormwatch is just they're always seeding like plot elements for the beginning, but at the same time it isn't. Although they are inserting plots, they aren't doing much with that. So it's just like, so what? Like, and the character development for their is just it's just meh. But overall, it is a decent issue. It the fact that Regent just shows up and goes. The villain is really lackluster. You don't exactly understand what he's there for, even though he just plain out says it too, which just kind of has me being like, okay, what the heck. But yeah, it's certainly one of the weaker issues of Stormwatch, despite setting up stuff, because it leaves up it just doesn't have a good ending, if that makes sense. So that's issue number 3. All right, so I guess that's it. See you guys for tomorrow for day 5 of Stormwatch Month. All right, have a good day.